Kuzampola. Namaste, good morning to all respected online viewers. Long live their majesties, long live our leaders, and long live our friendship. Welcome to this online yoga workshop, Embassy of India, Timpu, ICCR's Nehru Vangshu Culture Center. Yoga teacher, I am KVSSN Murthy here. My sincere prayers to the Almighty to see all the best things to their majesties in the whole Bhutan. So coming to the today's practice session, so let's start with our sun salutations along with your mantra chanting and sloka. Today also a very good row of the practices, so anyone can choose or adopt this kind of exercise also as your regular schedules. So coming to the sun salutation, so when you have lower back pains or any other health issues, so please consult a physician beforehand before starting your practices, or you can consult your yoga teacher also. So coming to the practices, take a long, deep, slow inhalation and exhalation. Keep your chest alert and keep your breath alert and completely have your prayerful mode. Then after that, very slowly lift your arms and very slowly turn them and lift your arms further up with total awareness and devotion, and keep your both the palms pressing above to the head called Kailasha Mudra. Then slowly bring your Pranama Mudra towards your chest region called Anahata Pranamasana. ॐ हिरण्मयेन पात्रेण सत्यस्यापि हितं मुखं तत्त्वं पूषन् अपावृणु सत्यधर्माय दृष्टये ॐ ह्रां ह्रीं ह्रूं ह्रैं ह्रौं रः मित्ररविसूर्यभानुकगपूष्ण हिरण्यगर्भमरीच आदित्य सवित्र अर्कभास्कराय नमः. Stretch your arms forward, lift your arms hasta uttanasana, and here once completely pull yourself, and from there slight or medium or deep back bend. Ardha Chandrasana or Ardha Chakrasana, again keep your body straight. Once again pull yourself up. So when you have any lower back issues or consult health issues, avoid forward bends, but remaining people slowly, carefully bend the body forward till the floor or till your ankle structure, or still keep your palms on the floor or put your head completely inside, and standing back stretch posture called Pada Hastasana. And here right leg open completely back. After that, arrange your body look like horse riding or horse riding pose. Push your body down as well as forward, lift your chin up and have your good pressure on the abdomen with that folded leg thigh. And back leg is your right leg. Then slowly lift your back leg knee up on the support of the toes. Then here like choose proper way of doing next posture, because when you have lower back issues or neck strains, don't do this next plank style or Santulanasana. The remaining people slowly open your forward leg without lifting your hips up. Then open your both the legs properly back and few seconds stay in balancing style called Santulanasana or Dandasana. Then slowly push your body down towards the floor, resting posture Ashtanga Namaskarasana. Two palms, forehead or chin or chest, and two knees and toes must come down on the floor. Then very slowly push your body forward and lift the body, look like a lifted head cobra called Bhujangasana. So against your shoulders, lift your head up and stay for a while. And here back leg straight on the toes, and very slowly lift your knees up, push your head inside called Parvatasana or mountain triangular posture. And right leg again is your forward leg called horse riding posture Asva Sanchalanasana. Then again slowly back leg straight on the toes, back leg knee up. Again come to the forward bending, standing forward bending back stretch posture Pada Hastasana, and lift your arms and body at a time up, Hasta Uttanasana. Again once completely pull yourself, from there slight or medium back bend, Ardha Chandrasana or Ardha Chakrasana. Again keep your body straight. Then Pranamasana above to the head. Then very slowly bring your Pranamasana down at your chest level, Anahata Pranamasana. Once few seconds rest here. Then along with your inhalation, lift your arms, and along with your exhalation, wide your hands. Then slowly bring them down and attach your palms at your thighs, and few seconds lock your hands back, and long slow deep inhalations and exhalations. and then come to the normal. So today our exercise practice is on the chair yoga. Alright, try to choose proper chair. According to your body weight, you can choose 2 chairs help also. Okay, just take a long, slow and deep inhalation and exhalation. So here we have leg stretching postures, Meru Dandasana, spinal column posture. So because of that posture, we need to give a small warm up to the leg. So first fold your right leg on the left thigh called half lotus, or just fold your leg. So to press your knee, apply that folded leg side hand to keep them on the leg to press your thigh and give extra stretch from ankle to leg. Again, very slowly come straight. So this is simple warm up for the actual posture. And alternate leg also fold, and against that leg towards the gravity, completely press the knee with the folded leg sides hand and stay 1, 2 and 3 relaxations. Then slowly come out from the practice. Just take a long inhalation, exhalation. So this time get back to the chair's backrest, and after that fold your right leg. Then keep your right knee bent on the right side chair handle. So adjust your breast and adjust your body style and see your compatibility while doing this exercise. Hold your right ankle from inside of the right leg. Hold your ankle properly, then open your right leg to the right side at any degree angle. You can slightly turn your body also, or you can slightly push your body with the help of your left hand. But be very convenient and confident while doing this posture. So here we have many variations. While keeping the toes, you can completely push your toes forward or turn the toes inside. By any way, see the balance. Here in this special one leg postures, you can leave your hand because your chair handle will carry your body weight. That posture will be same, and few seconds stay now. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then fold your leg, then very slowly open and rest. Again, long slow inhalation, exhalation. And after that, same thing here, just fold your left leg and rest your left knee by keeping them on the same similar side handle. Then after that, catch your left ankle with the left hand from inside, hold proper grip. Then after that, open your left leg to the left side, slightly adjust your body to make the movement well. So here also turn your toes inside or forward and stay for a while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Then slowly strides, relaxations, enough. Alright, again long slow inhalation, exhalation. Once check your convenience of the dress and your body. Then here we are stretching the actually leg stretching, wide leg stretching, right leg right side, left leg left side, using the chair handle supports. Okay, take care while doing. First fold your both the legs and keep your both the ankles inside. Against your ankles, spread your knees outside. So once keep your elbows to press your knees more, and few seconds observe the strain. After that, hold your 2 ankles with your 2 arms. So you can catch your toes or ankles or ankle neck, or still you can catch your pant cloth also according to your convenience. So right, open your right leg right side and left leg left side. So here this is enough because according to your chair compatibility and chair access, so you can stretch your legs more also, but be very convenient while doing these postures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then slowly keep your leg, one leg fold inside, the other leg also fold inside. Then after that, few seconds break here, and once you will be come back to the normal inhalation. Then slowly keep your legs down, and here once check your legs convenience and create more relaxing to the legs and thighs. So long slow and deep inhalations and exhalations. And then keep your position straight. Again, take a long slow inhalation, exhalation. So here we have many exercises for the leg stretchings and leg turnings. So one of them are tiger posture or Vyagrasana. But we can do Vyagrasana, leg turns and leg rotations with the access of the chair also. But that should be like, first of all, we have to be come on the floor. Alright. So now coming to the Vajrasana. So I'm requesting my video technician to come on my right or left. So here first be very convenient to sit in the Vajrasana. Again, please remember when you have knee issues, maybe this poster to next series may not really suitable to you, but still you can apply any pillow or cushion, or still you can wrap any knee protector on the knee. So take a long, deep, slow inhalation, exhalation. This time very slowly. Come forward to give a gap in between the knees and the hands. So here, in fact, no specifications of the distance, but still, if you want good distance, that may be your elbow length only. Or still, if you want, if create more distance that as per your wish, but be very convenient while doing this kind of postures. So I'm now giving advanced distance, extra distance between the knees and legs to create this posture well. So lay a long and slow deep inhalation exhalation. We are doing tiger posture, some of the variations. So here keep your right leg on the chair. Keep your right leg on the chair. Right, few seconds stay now. Right, lift your head completely up from the base of the chair. Lift your right leg. Still up, still up, still up. And from there, very slowly keep your leg on the chair and keep your head down towards the floor. Again, second count, lift your leg maximum up, raise, lift your head also up. Then again, very slowly come back to normal. Last count as a pose, as a poster, just 5 seconds stay without arrest your breath. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then very slowly come back to normal. Keep your head down. Then after that slowly rest your leg. Then soon after that try to give more relaxation to the hips and concerned body parts which already got strained. In the form of Vajrasan or in the form of Seshankasan or in the form of any other variation of Seshankasan. So few seconds rest. Then slowly come back. Keep your head straight. Then once relax your head by movement of the half cycles or any other exercise to give relaxation to the head. So basically this kind of simple variations by using this chair, it will really helpful for the like a hip joint movements as well as the fat reduction around the hips and thighs, and also good exercise to, for the abdomen toning exercises, and also good for the abdominal internal organs. Alright, and now coming to same exercise opposite side. Now open your left leg on the chair. Then be very care about this practice. So here from there, from the base of the chair, lift your leg up. At the same time, lift your head also up with inhalation. Then slowly come back to exhalation. Keep your leg down. Second count again inhalation. Lift your head and leg. Again exhalation. Slowly come back. Last count, lift your leg and lift your head up and stay for a while. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Very slowly rest from the strain. Then soon after that, as we mentioned, so first relax your body in any convenient comfortable posture or Seshankasan. Then slowly keep your hands, drag back, lift your chin and head. Once relax your head, relax your neck by movement half cycle, or you can practice any other relaxation positions also to give more relaxation to the head and neck. Again, long, slow inhalation, exhalation. So by using the same technique and same chair technique, Vyagrasan, so here we have arc leg movement. So here keep your right leg on the chair and see the axis of the chair. Completely rotate your leg to the out of the chair, in and out of the chair, out. And 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So last counts 10 and get back to normal. Then soon after that, once relax your legs again. So few seconds to break. So all these exercises really helpful in making fat reduction, as well as it's also good to having flat abdomen. So long, slow inhalation, exhalation. Then after that, similar exercise, opposite side, slowly hands touch forward. Alternate leg is your left leg or like alternate leg. So here also same thing, just movement completely cross the chair while doing your leg moves. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last counts 10. Then slowly get back to normal. All right, relaxations enough. Then here also relaxation required on the hip level. So once take a long slow inhalation exhalation. So one back bend may required for the above back. So here while using the chair we can do a kind of fish style or vertical fish style. Basically this will improve the posture and also it will improve the chest stretching also. So very simple exercise. First lean back on the chair, open two hands back, catch your chest back rest and few seconds stay here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Then slowly get back to normal and relaxations enough to improve the body posture well or to give extra stretch on the back. So we can still create more back bend. Just choose proper way of holding the chairs backrest by turning them, by keeping them inside. Hold the chairs backrest middle or bottom. So this time pushing the chair towards the chest and against the chair, completely give a bend and stay now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and relaxation. Then slowly come back to normal. Then very slowly keep your both the hands from inside and once relax yourself. Take a long, slow and a deep inhalation, exhalation. Alright, so this time once you advance relaxation or extra relaxation to the knees and to the legs. So our next exercise will be Parivritta Janu Sirasana or revolved head to knee posture. That is an extraordinary leg stretching. So we can use these chairs to go to improve our leg stretchings also in different dimensions. Alright, once stretch your legs forward and take a long deep inhalation, exhalation. Parivritta Janu Sirasana. This is a very simple and advanced posture, in fact, for the leg stretching and for the hip movement and as well as a good side bend also. But according to the participants' interest, they can choose small heights or big height chairs. So right, first fold your right leg inside, fold your right leg inside, open your left leg but keep your toes completely straight. So here also we require a small warm up. So once completely give a stretch on the open side leg on the ground only. So once you will be totally fit and totally have your confidence, so to do this exercise on the chair, in that way only just keep your leg on the chair. Then your left leg should be on the chair. And use your folded leg side hand support to keep your body straight and have your long stretching. And check the convenience of your leg stretching and check the convenience of your dress and mat. So here hold your chairs below bottom or chairs any part with the open side, open leg side's hand. Alright, now this time slowly pull the body, still pull the body, alternate arm slightly up and towards your open leg side, bend and stay now. So here throughout the practice, use your below hand to keep your spine straight now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At the ending, you can add your two hands also to catch the same leg toe. 7, 8 and 9. Then slowly come back to normal and keep your hand out. Then very slowly keep your leg down. And soon after that, use any post stretches like butterfly or knee turns or leg folds or any other practice. So long, slow and deep inhalation and exhalation. So here also in this butterfly pressed variation also you can do just press your knees and slowly come back. Press your knees and stretch the pelvic more and come back. Last count while pressing the knees, pelvic stretch, but here no need to bend. Keep your position straight if possible. 1, 2 and relaxations. 3 comes straight. Now slowly keep your both the legs forward and take a long deep slow inhalation and exhalation. So using the same principle we are doing opposite side. So instead of turning your bodies and turn the chairs opposite side, so it is very easy to manage the posture. So I'm requesting my video technician still come towards his right side. Okay, now take a long slow inhalation, exhalation. So here also once wide your legs, fold your left leg inside, fold your left leg inside and observe that pressure on the right leg and right knee and carefully observe while doing this kind of simple exercises. In fact, we are doing simple exercises only, but in the advanced variations we are doing. doing advanced postures are different. Doing simple postures in advanced way is a different phenomena. So just turn your toes and observe the strain on the foreleg and the hamstring and the thigh. Then come back. So once relax your leg, then after that slowly, carefully land your leg on the chair. So here, after keeping your leg on the chair, then only you will come to know where to position the below leg and where to position the below hand. Right, folded leg sides hand should come on the ground to adjust your body and leg. Right, open your open leg sides hand means right hand to the chair or chair's bottom. Catch your chair. Right, keep your body straight. Now alternate arm is your left hand. Then towards your open leg side, completely give a bend. Then try to touch your toe or catch your toe or catch your dress. So once you will be comfortable in this zone, and in that way only you can catch chair's below leg or chair's bottom, or still improvisation for improvisation you can catch chair's any part to turn the body completely and stay. Now 1 2 3 4 5 6. Then here you can open your second hand also to give more squeezing on the same leg toes. 8 9 and 10. Then slowly come back to normal and keep your arm completely down on the floor. Then slowly both the legs should come on the ground. And here also choose proper way of relaxation in the form of butterfly or knee turns or leg folds, or choose 3 exercises also at a time. Then stretch your both the legs here, just folding the legs and come back. Then after that, folding the legs towards the right side and left side, just go for the knee turns. 1 2 3 4 and 5. Then relaxations enough. Again long and slow and a deep inhalation exhalation. Alright, so our next posture will be Halasana or plow posture. So 2 variations. So according to the angle my video technician can shoot. So first keep your body straight and take a long, slow and a deep inhalation and exhalation. Again still more long deep inhalation exhalation. Alright, and now we are now going to do Purva Halasana or preliminary plow posture or pre-position of the plow posture. Very simple exercise. For that same exercise we can use chair help also. Alright, to go to the next exercise, so maybe some more rest required in the form of your good breathe in and breathe out, and take a long, slow and a deep inhalation, exhalation. Then after that very slowly come to Shavasana or calves posture. So basically this will improve the awareness on the body, and this is also kind of pre-position. Now we are coming to pre-position, both the legs together and both the hands together. So take a long, slow and a deep inhalation and exhalation. So adjust your chest, that is just next to your head or just behind your heads. So carefully observe that. First fold your 2 legs. To shoot this situation again, I'm requesting my video technician to come on my right side or left side. Alright, now this time keep your right knee on the abdomen and left knee also on the abdomen. So few seconds stay here to give relaxation to the hip muscle. And please remember, when you have any neck issues or shoulder issues or especially lower back pains, do not attempt this kind of next row of exercises. So here lift your right leg and lift your left leg. And this is what we call Purva Halasana or half plow posture. So from here, just move your legs towards the chair and slowly come back. Again, this is also a kind of preparation to go for actually practice. Now last count, touch and then slowly come back. Relaxation, long deep inhalation, exhalation. So here fold your right or left leg. Then catch your alternate leg and few seconds try to pull the leg till the chair while lifting your hips up and stay now. 1, 2, 3. Then slowly come back to normal relaxation. And alternate leg, same thing here, lift your leg and hold your leg without getting overstrained, without getting more strained. Then hold your leg and try to touch your chair by lifting your hips and slowly come back. Second count, touch your chair and then slowly come back. Last count, few seconds, stay now. 1, 2 and 3. Relaxation. Once give relaxation to the legs and knees and the hamstring muscle and the hips, and few seconds break while doing any relaxation posture, or you can put your knees bending also, called Ardha Stambhasan or somewhat half pillar posture. It's a long deep inhalation exhalation. And now we are doing halasana or plow posture with the help of chair. And tomorrow when we are having the same class, we will do the full halasana also, full plow posture. So here keep your both the arms down and both the legs up. And coming to Purva Halasana or pre-position of the Halasana. Alright, so choose proper way of lifting, because this is all look like shoulder stand pose, hip raising, the same level. Just try to lift your hips. Soon after that, try to land your legs on the chair. So here, don't give overstrain on the hips and on the chin. Few seconds stay now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here in the same posture, according to your previous experience and curiosity and your interest, you can lift your body more to keep your only one leg on the chair. You can open your second leg also. This is what we call single leg plow posture or Ekapada Halasana. And stay here. 1, 2, 3 and 4, and slowly come back to normal. Then opposite side, same thing. Adjust your dress to lift your alternate leg up, and one leg must be like 90-degree angle and one leg should be like 45-degree angle. Stay here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then slowly come back to normal. So be very convenient while doing this posture, or you can still choose hold your chair to push your body more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. While keeping your body back, choose proper way of arm support, or without arm support also you can directly like slide your body back. Then once coming to Purva Halasana pre-position posture, from here fold your two legs and few seconds rest here to give extra relaxation to the neck and the hips. After that, put your foot on the floor and again feel that long, deep and slow inhalations and exhalations. Then soon after that, open your right leg and open your left leg. Then after that, slowly wide your arms and legs to create more balance at the breath and at the mind in the form of Shavasana or relaxation posture. So basically Shavasana means relaxing, so that you can choose any convenient and comfortable posture to give relaxation to the body and mind. And then slowly come back to normal. To counter this halasana or Purva Halasana, we have to do one back bending that should be involved above back and the neck and head, so that we can again take that same previous vertical fish posture by using the chair. So that turn towards your right side or left side and slowly turn and few seconds stay in this angle. One hand should act like pillow and second hand should act like pillar in front of the head and in front of the chest. Then slowly push your body up and slowly get up and sit down. Again slowly drag your body back towards the chair. And you can choose open leg variation, or still you can choose folded leg variation. So we have many variations to do a back bend while using this chair. So I'm now doing with the Vajrasana, in the Vajrasana form. So take a long, slow, deep inhalation, exhalation. So try to push your chair towards your chest. So that should touch your above back. So right now here, try to lift your chest up and lift your abdomen up and try to completely stretch your back and few seconds relax in this posture. And you can lift your arms to catch your chair's backrest to give extra support and stay for a while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then very slowly keep your hands down. Then soon after that, slightly walk forward to give exact bending at the above back and the neck. So here also you can completely hold the chair's backrest with your two hands, and you total stretch from your thighs to head. So it seems like Ustrasana also, but once you will keep your hips down on the calf, it is look like a kind of vertical fish posture also. Few seconds stay now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then slowly come straight to normal. Keep your hands down. Then very slowly lift your chin up and push your body forward and take any relaxing posture. So long, slow and deep inhalation and exhalation. So during our pranayam, especially in the pranayam session, you can choose sitting on the floor in any posture, or still you can choose chair also. Okay, so the purpose of the yoga is during the posture and before the postures and after the posture, the only one concept is be very relaxed. The art of relaxation or the sense of relaxation is called yoga, physically and mentally. Okay, keep your body straight and take a long, slow and deep inhalation and exhalations. So here we have mantra chanting and sloka for the pranayam. So according to your traditional belief, you can choose all these chantings or you can choose only physical practices. So today also we have the same practices called Nadi Shodhana pranayam as well as Chandra Bhedana pranayam. And also we have the same Yoni Mudra, hand mudra. So I will explain after this sloka. So according to your traditional belief, you can choose proper way of doing these chantings. So take a long, deep, slow inhalation, exhalation. Alright, coming to chantings. Om Kesavaya Swaha. Om Madhavaya Swaha. Om Narayanaya Swaha. Om Adya Samadhi Tatpala Siddhyadham Asana Purvakan Pranayamadin Karishye. Om Sand Sand Sandhi. Then hands down. Again keep your back straight. So in other words, this sloka meaning is the total purpose of the yoga, like from beginner's practice to advanced practices, as well as all styles of the yoga related to two important segments called, one is discipline way of life, second one is spiritual upliftment. So through this yoga, it is so possible that physically and mentally and socially also we can be very strong through practices of yoga, practical and theoretical practice, theoretical approach. Okay, coming to the practices. So here today, Chandra Bhedana Pranayam, left nostril inhalation, right exhalation. Next one is Anulom Vilom or Nadi Shodhana Pranayam. Nadi Shodhana Pranayam is saying that Baddha Padmasano Yogi Pranam Chandrena Purayet Dharayatva Yadhasakti Bhuya Suryena Rechayet. And here inhalation should be performed with the left nostril and exhalation must be performed with the right nostril. After that, Pranam Suryena cha Krishya Purayet Dharam Senehi Vidivat Kumbhakam Prutva Punas Chandrena Rechayet. So very slowly take that inhalation again from the right nostril and give a very small break. Then after that, totally throw the air from the left nostril. So that is one set. Okay, coming to practices. So first we will finish our Chandra Bhedana Pranayam. Chandra Bhedana Pranayam is a left inhalation, right exhalation to give much more cold effect inside the body. It may be suitable, but please remember, when you have already lung infections or any other phlegm related or cold related issues, eosinophilia or sinus, do not immediately take up these practices. So, okay, keep your position straight, take a long deep inhalation, exhalation. So use your right hand last two fingers and right hand thumb, and this is what we can call as a pranayama mudra. So completely turn towards your head. So here close your right nostril with the right thumb to encourage inhalation with the left nostril. And then after that, close your left nostril and completely slowly breathe out with the right nostril. Again, left nostril inhalation, completely slowly breathe in. And very slowly completely breathe out with alternative nostrils. And very slowly completely deep inhalation with the lefts. And slowly complete breathe out with the rights. And last inhalation with the left nostril. And very slowly breathe out with the rights. Alright, keep your hand down once, check your convenience and comfortness. Still, if you have any kind of giddiness or dizziness or any unevenness or blood fluctuations, immediately stop your class. Take some time, again drink water. If you will be all right, then only resume the class. So coming to Anuloma, Viloma or Nadi Shodhana Pranayam, very simple and effective technique in management of stress or depression or fear management. Also good technique in giving good exercise to the lungs. So keep your position straight. And here use your right hand last two fingers and right hand thumb to close and open the nostrils. So here first close your right nostril and take inhalation with the left nostril. Then slowly completely breathe out with the rights. And again very slowly inhalation with the right nostril. Again very slowly breathe out with the first nostril, means left nostril. And slowly complete breathe in. And very slowly completely breathe out. And slowly breathe in with the right nostrils. And slowly complete breathe out with the first nostril or left nostril. Then slowly keep your hand down. So you can choose this kind of simple pranayam immediately after you are waking up also. Basically it will balance the three doshas and also balance the left hemisphere and right hemisphere activities of the brain. So take a long slow inhalation exhalation. Then after that use your two hands fingers like kind of procedure called Yoni Mudra. So completely like mid finger, big finger and ring finger and little finger lock properly and open your index finger and thumb. Then after that give that extra stretch while pressing your remaining three fingers inside. Then you can keep them in between your knees or at your thighs also. Then totally focus your concentration at the mudra. This is what we call Yoni Mudra, or the attitude of the source or attitude of the womb. So as we mentioned before also, this mudra will be very good practice in making ourselves very peace and calm. And also it will be it will give us more stableness and it will somewhat conditions the mind. And also it is a stress reliever and it is a kind of practices. If you really having this kind of understanding on these mudras with the total devotion, it will create good health also, because it has lots of acupressure points will be involved in this kind of mudras. Then take a long slow deep inhalation exhalation. Then slowly relax from the practices and meditations and completely relax your arms and legs. So please remember, we have many kind of mudras. One is hasta mudra, means some of the practices will be performed with the arms and fingers. And also we have mana mudra, or performing with the facial organs and structures. And next one is kaya mudra, or postural practices. Somewhat we can create this kind of exercises in some of the yoga postures also. And bandhas is a separate organ in the hatha yoga called logs. Uddiyana bandha or Mula bandha or Jalandhar bandha. Those are different concepts. And coming to Adhar mudras, means perennial lock or Mula bandha or Ashwini mudra, these are a different kind of practices. So means what I am trying to tell is we have many kind of mudras related to physical health and mental health and emotional balance and also spiritual health. So once you will able to finish your total yoga practices with the mudras and bandhas and with your meditations, and still please give some more time to give more relaxation to the body and mind through the yoga nidra abhyas or through the power nap practices. And once you will able to finish your yoga schedule based on the strength level and intensity level in the practices, it's also advised to give 15 minutes time or half an hour time to take bath, and further 15 minutes to 10 minutes time to take breakfast. This timings totally depend on the peoples and their practices and their style of the practices. And in the afternoon, once you will be totally finished from your activities, before your lunch time, instead of going to see TVs or mobiles, please give half an hour time to take power nap or to like to do yoga nidra or to do any other exercise to give more relaxation to the body and the mind. Basically, it will improve the regeneration, it will regenerate the body, it will improve the focus levels of the mind, and also it will improve the productivity from you. And in the evening, once you will be totally free from your activities and efforts, before your dinner time, again try to choose half an hour time to do 4 important segments. One is back bending exercises, and one is inverted postures, and third one is leg stretchings, and fourth segment is breathing and breath outs, pranaya. Basically, as we mentioned before, physical body is very flexible in the evenings rather than morning. So try to use that benefit. So tomorrow when we are meeting here the same place with the same topic, we will see still more good exercises in the yoga. Thanking you all to giving me this wonderful opportunity. Stay away from the bad habits and do yoga also. Thanking you all.